In this alternate Batman universe, the Grim Knight is born as young Bruce Wayne and his parents come in contact with orchestrated destiny. As they walk down the alley, Joe Chill, the man responsible for their deaths, initiates a struggle that ultimately leads to the demise of Thomas and Martha Wayne. However, there's more to this than just a common robbery. Joe Chill wasn't acting alone. He was hired to silence the Waynes. A silent chill washes over Bruce as he witnesses the cold-blooded murder of his parents. Tears stream down his face, but beneath the grief, a profound darkness takes root within him. At the tender age of 5, Bruce Wayne is thrust into a world of revenge and shadows. Driven by an innate sense of justice and a burning desire to unveil the truth, Bruce becomes obsessed with the mystery surrounding his parents' murder. The traumatic incident shapes his perspective on justice, steering him away from the traditional path of crime fighting. Instead, fueled by an intense need for vengeance, Bruce begins a solitary journey into the heart of darkness, becoming the most violent, and some would say, evil version of Batman. As Bruce reached the age of 9, he took matters into his own hands by acquiring a firearm from the streets and diligently practicing his shooting skills. His singular focus was on a daring plan to confront Joe Chill, who frequented a notorious hangout. Unbeknownst to Bruce, Joe had joined the Falcone mob, ensuring he was always surrounded by henchmen. Despite the odds stacked against him, Bruce was prepared to risk his life to avenge his parents' murder. As Bruce approached the entrance, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows, seizing him and pulling him into a dark alley. "Hey kid, is your plan to just walk in there and shoot Joe Chill, expecting to walk away?" The stranger seemed to possess knowledge about Bruce and the tragedy that had befallen his family. "How do you know about me and my parents' murder?" Bruce demanded, his curiosity mixed with suspicion. The mysterious figure calmly responded, "What I know is that the bar you're about to enter is a haven for the Falcone crime family. Walking in there with a gun, you won't make it out alive." Bruce, undeterred, asserted, "I don't care." The mysterious figure then proposed an intriguing alternative. "Regardless, kid, what if I could offer you a means to eliminate Joe Chill and bring justice to the world?" 5 years later, Bruce, now 14 years old, has undergone intensive training guided by the mysterious figure. As they stand on the precipice of vengeance, the enigmatic mentor cautions Bruce, "Are you ready? Remember my teachings. Do not show mercy, as they will show you none. Playing by the rules will get you killed." The stage is set for Bruce's descent into dark justice. In a dimly lit bar, where Joe Chill and some of Falcone's men gather, the atmosphere is tense. Abruptly, the lights flicker and shut off. Flashbangs explode, casting disorientation, and men dressed in black ninja-style attire swiftly infiltrate, armed with submachine guns. They systematically unleash a barrage of bullets, leaving a trail of chaos and carnage. The lights turn on, and the middle of the bar, intentionally spared, becomes the ominous center stage where Joe Chill sits. Bruce strides into the mayhem, navigating through blood-soaked booths and lifeless bodies. Unfazed, he declares, "You there, step aside. I'm here for Joe." The henchman positioned next to Joe attempts a hasty escape through the back door, only to be met with a katana to the throat and heart, collapsing in a pool of blood. The air is thick with tension as Bruce stands resolute, ready to confront the orchestrator of his parents' tragedy. As he stands amidst the chaos and carnage, he knows that there can be no mercy in this world of shadows and corruption, only swift and decisive justice. Joe witnessed his comrade being ruthlessly cut down for attempting to escape, and in a moment of terrified realization, he chooses to remain frozen in place. Bruce, now standing amidst the chaos, directs his attention to Joe, commanding him to rise and move away. Nervous and trembling, Joe begins to back away slowly, his fear palpable. As he retreats, Joe musters the courage to question Bruce's identity, demanding to know who the hell he is. In response, Bruce, fueled by his newfound resolve, retrieves a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun. Without hesitation, he aims for Joe's legs and fires, causing immediate agony as Joe collapses to the ground. Bruce discards the shotgun and grabs his Desert Eagle, his tone cold and unforgiving. He instructs Joe to keep moving, threatening to end him on the spot if he disobeys. Terrified, Joe drags himself along the blood-streaked ground toward the nearest washroom, leaving a trail of suffering in his wake. As Joe reaches the washroom, the mysterious figure, silently observing the unfolding drama, steps forward. With expertise, the figure restrains Joe, binding his hands behind his back, creating a scene of anticipation for Bruce's arrival. The air is thick with tension as Bruce's footsteps get louder and louder, ready to extract justice in the most relentless and fearsome manner possible. The descent into dark justice continues, with the mysterious figure orchestrating the elements that will lead Bruce Wayne into the shadows. As Bruce Wayne swings open the door, the mysterious figure utters solemn words of guidance. "This is your moment. This is where you set the world back into balance." With those cryptic instructions, the figure quietly departs, leaving Bruce alone with Joe, the man responsible for shattering his world. Bruce, fueled by a simmering rage and the weight of his past, wordlessly begins a chilling act of retribution. He takes out a grenade, methodically taping it to Joe's mouth with a long string. In a moment charged with tension, Bruce breaks the silence, addressing his nemesis. "You took away my hopes and dreams, my conscience, the two most important people in my life, my foundation to the world. All I see is darkness." As Bruce turns away and starts to leave, he leaves Joe with a haunting question, delivered with a touch of poetic menace. "Hey Joe, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?" The door closes behind Bruce, and as he walks away, the string attached to the grenade reaches its limit, pulling then pin out and exploding. In the blood-soaked washroom, the confrontation concludes with a lingering sense of darkness and the weight of a life-altering decision. Bruce Wayne, on the precipice of becoming the embodiment of vengeance, leaves behind a scene that reflects the turmoil within him, a path that will continue to shape his journey into the shadows. In that very washroom where Joe Chill was murdered, the grim night was born. The media dubbed it the Nightshade Massacre, the grim aftermath of Joe Chill's murder. The news broadcast painted a vivid picture of the gruesome scene within the bar that bore the unfortunate name. Lifeless bodies lay strewn across the floor, each bearing the evidence of a hail of bullets, creating a tableau of death and despair. As investigators combed through the crime scene, the washroom revealed a particularly disturbing image. Among the remnants of the violent confrontation, they discovered half a body, the other part gruesomely blown to pieces. The deceased individual's hand was bound behind, a macabre detail that would leave even seasoned homicide detectives shaken and disturbed. The Nightshade Massacre etched its place in the annals of crime in Gotham City, a haunting tableau of violence and retribution that would linger in the mind of Jim Gordon that was tasked with unraveling its dark mysteries. The aftermath of Joe Chill's demise proved to be more than just a crime scene. It was a chilling snapshot of the consequences when one man's quest for justice descends into the shadows of relentless darkness. Bruce Wayne, now 18 and a master in various forms of combat, stood face to face with his enigmatic teacher in a duel that would determine supremacy and control. The atmosphere was tense, and high-ranking members observed with anticipation as the two clashed in a deadly dance, each wielding katanas with lethal precision. As the duel unfolded, a profound sense of sadness washed over Bruce. Despite the intensity of the battle, he couldn't shake the realization that he was about to lose a father figure again. The mysterious figure, his mentor in the descent into dark justice, engaged him in a fierce and intricate exchange of blows. In a moment of accepting the loss, Bruce broke away from tradition and drew a gun, swiftly aiming and firing at his teacher's head. The shot echoed in the arena, marking the end of the duel. Bruce, now bowing solemnly over his fallen mentor's body, delivered a chilling proclamation to the onlooking group: "Show no mercy, as none will be shown to you." Join us for part 2 as we unravel the enigma surrounding the identity of Bruce's mysterious teacher. Dive into the shadows of Gotham City as we delve into the intricate web of deceit surrounding the death of Bruce's parents. Uncover the motives behind the nefarious plot that led Joe Chill to murder Thomas and Martha Wayne, and discover the elusive figure who orchestrated the tragic event. Share, like, comment and subscribe for more content, or